Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you about something that I feel could be helpful to uh, a good number of people at this time. So basically, the idea is understanding how to balance the third dimension and the fifth dimension. And what I really want to get at is that sometimes we almost idolize the fifth dimension as a place we want to be, which is okay because it is the place that we want to be and that we're heading. But in doing so, we forget to acknowledge that we also came here to experience the third dimension, and the process of getting into the fifth dimension. So, what I want to say about that is that sometimes it's easier for us to let a situation that we don't like dissolve. And yes, this is a good thing in the sense that we're acknowledging that there is no right or wrong. Yet, if we let it dissolve without truly taking a moment to understand the situation, why it came up in the first place, then it's possible that it could continue to cycle up until the trauma itself is dealt with. So, what I'm suggesting here is perhaps to take more of a fourth dimensional stance where we when we go into the third dimension, we go into it from a fifth dimensional level of consciousness, understanding that there is no right or wrong, yet being able to have a healthy conversation that allows you to understand the situation and therefore allows you to go inward to reflect on what needs to be healed within to end the recurring trauma. So I hope this makes sense. I know it's a pretty short video, but it was something that kind of came up for me today that I seemed to be figuring out moment by moment as I was wavering between the fifth dimension and the third dimension. I realized that both are okay, and it's okay to be exactly where you are right now. Even if it doesn't feel good, it could be for the greater good. So allow yourself to sit in whatever space you are, at least enough to do the healing work. If we run away from the healing work just because it doesn't feel good, then we're not actually resolving the trauma within. So take a moment to go within and see what work you need to do for yourself and acknowledge that. And, if the next time something like this comes up, you have trouble recognizing it, know that that's okay too. But the more we play out the pattern and allow ourselves to recognize the cycle and the true reasoning that the trauma is coming up to surface, the more we can do to heal the cycle versus just disregarding it. So, again, there's a balance between letting things be as they are because everything is okay just as it is, and completely sweeping something under the rug because we don't want to deal with the trauma and therefore making it go away without really looking at it for what it is. When the light is being shined on a situation, it's happening for a reason. And even though the light might be blinding at first, once we adapt and adjust our perspective, the light helps us to see the bigger picture. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a blessed weekend or day, depending on when you're watching this. Take care.